I was in one when I was in high school.
Yeah, I've been in like 4 or 5.
No, personally myself, I've never been in an interracial relationship.
Define interracial. Yes, I have been in an interracial relationship before.
Okay.
My personal thoughts on interracial relationships are no different from any other relationship. And I feel that everyone should be seen equally, either dating or talking to or marrying perhaps. And so, because you could fall in love with someone, and just because they look differently from you doesn't mean that, I don't know, you can't be with them.
Personally, I agree with interracial relationships. I don't think anything's wrong with them. It shouldn't matter the color of a person's skin or the race. As long as you love them, that's all that should matter.
I don't think that they're too much like different than anything else. I think all people are kind of the same, but there is like, there's obvious differences because people will look at you certain ways or maybe perceive you differently. Like they can be a little more complicated, but overall, I think people are people, and if it's somebody you relate with, then it's gonna be all right, just like it would if you were the same race as the person.
Well, like personally, I don't have a problem with it. I feel like that some of the effects in the long run are what I have a problem with. Like just knowing things about the black female with the marriageability factor, how as far up as they go in their education and like trying to reach their career goals, there's not enough people to serve as a mate for them, since some people of other races don't really date black women since they're intimidated by them. So it just becomes harder to find somebody to be with. So that's the only thing I have a problem with when it comes to interracial dating, because in the long run, it's like, if it's like, because mostly you see like the black male and the white woman, and if it just feels like if the ones that are higher up are being taken away, then there's no one left.
I don't really have a big issue with them. I don't care for them so much. I like to see two black people together, a handsome black man with a beautiful black woman. That's something I like to see, but I don't have a problem seeing a black man with a white woman or vice versa or anything like that.
It's okay if the black male is not successful or if he's unattractive. So in those two instances, I'm fine with it. But the reason why, I really don't have a reason, but see, it can come off as being like, sometimes it can come off as maybe the person who doesn't agree with that being jealous, which is not the case at all. But it's just something about that combination. Maybe it's like a sense of entitlement somewhat as to why I feel that way.
No, it honestly, it didn't really make a difference. It came down to the character of the person.
Yeah, like different things can arise. Like there's differences between all people to begin with, but like if it's a different race, it can exaggerate it a little bit. More like my first black girlfriend, I was like 15, so now I'm like almost 22,
Yeah.
so it's different now. Now it's not as big of a problem. Like I guess I'm more used to it, more comfortable with it.
The reason it ended, it had nothing to do with race.
Okay.
Everyone's pretty much open-minded about it. No one, I got random honesty box messages, so like, oh, why are you with this white dude? Stuff like that. But they weren't my friends, apparently. They were my friends on Facebook, but not real life.
Certain of their parents had like a little bit of a problem with it. My parents have been alright with it. As far as people go, like I'm from Chicago, so certain parts of the city, like certain neighborhoods, not to go to, kind of. Like I'm being called out for it before in certain neighborhoods. Other places, are alright to go.
We really didn't have too many problems, and we were in high school, so a lot of people really didn't care. Every once in a while, you get like the random people that's like, why are you with this random dude? He's not even black. But like, other than that, other than little stuff like that, it was nothing major.
I don't plan on dating anyone else, but if I do, I'm not strictly one race type person. I would date anyone if they seem like they're good for me.
I mean, yeah, honestly, I'm open to anyone. I'm
Okay.
open to Asian, Mexican. But the only thing, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm just like used to like dating black girls. I feel like I probably would be more inclined to date them, but I would be open to dating anyone.
Black women and white men. I tend to see it more often because I was a part of that, whatever, than other places. I've seen, okay, it's not a lot, but I've seen at least 3 couples on campus, and that's better than 0. So usually it's nothing. I wouldn't see anything, but I think 3 is a lot, honestly.
Personally, I don't really notice who's with who as I'm walking through campus. And, you know, it's a new generation, and my generation, I think there are a lot more interracial couples out there now than there were 10 years ago, and people really aren't focused on race. I do see a lot more interracial relationships, though. And as far as white men and black women, I think,
Is that common for you to see?
I feel like I see more white women with black men than white men with black women. I don't know why that is, but that's just what I see more.
I can believe it from what I see. I feel like some of my white friends, like at home, I feel like the reason, some of them, I feel like they're just like intimidated to approach like a black girl, especially like if we're at a club, and I really don't know why. I mean, like I said, I'm like used to it, but I think for whatever reason it's intimidating. Overall, I feel like I am seeing like more and more white men and black women, but like, out of like a 40,000 campus, like she said earlier, maybe like 3, so it's not like it's a lot still.
I guess I agree with it because I don't too often see white men with black women. I don't think it has any, it may be a preferential thing or it may not be, but I find that I see more black men with white women when it comes to interracial relationships. Definitely on IU's campus, I think I only know one white person that's with a black woman, so I don't really.
Oh yeah, definitely. You don't see many black women with men of other races and vice versa. Yeah.
You got some Vaseline? I got some, but I'm all.
Yeah, this sounds real good right here. What you think?
Where are you feeling?
And it's still on.
Is that positive or negative? No, I need to
Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
Is that positive or negative? No, I need to
Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
I thought.
So I didn't really get anything positive.
And that is all.